Or what is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live and direct, man. MMA Reloaded on the mic with episode 51. Man, you know what? Tonight, folks, it's so good to be back. So good. You know, over the past couple weeks, I'm sure you've seen my stories, you've seen the food for thought videos, right? Bro, it's been a very hard couple of weeks for me. Not only weeks but months. You know, I lost. You could say I was on the edge of losing my passion for this sport, for martial arts. You know, my adrenaline started pumping in, and I did make videos that say, I never forget where I came from, where my love for this sport came from, and I never do, man. I never forget where my first love for martial arts came from. And that was one thing. I was watching Enter the Dragon with my dad, and that's where that came from. Tonight, folks, episode 51, my return to your screens. Yeah, thank you for joining me, wherever you're joining me from. I'm going to be joined tonight by TNT, my brother, man. You know what, bro? Every time I talk to this guy, it's a pleasure. Now more than ever, man, he's got heat on the street, he's got heat on his name. Robbie Kennedy, man. Robbie Kennedy will be joining me live and direct tonight. Following his viral front kick knockout of Rhino Daly at Almighty Fighting Championships, man. This past last weekend at AFC 23 from the Barnsley Metrodome. It was a front kick heard around the world, bro. And, let me tell, people may not understand this, but when you watch regional MMA, right, and you watch UK MMA especially, there are those fighters who are so tested, so battle tested, have that mindset already of a champion, have that mindset of, this is where I'm going in the future, but this is where I'm at right now. But these are the steps I need to take to get there. For Robbie Kennedy, right? The first time I saw him was at Cage Steel 25. And the guy basically comes up and destroys Ben Schneider in fuck knows how long. Yeah, he didn't let he could have destroyed Ben Schneider, boiled the kettle, made tea, went out, destroy him again, and still come back. That's how fast it was. And then he come back. He had a great fight with Mustafa Muhammad. After that, he took on high end competition like Simeon Powell, who's now PFL in the PFL Challenger Series. He, took on Mustafa Muhammad, who, he was winning that fight. And in, many eyes, it was a banger. It was, getting to be one of the fights of the night, man. It always is when Robbie Kennedy's in a fight. But, those losses helped Robbie, in my opinion, man. That guy always stays positive, always comes ready to ball, man. And now having him back on the show on my screen return is going to be a real pleasure, man. Let's just find out where he is. So you know what, folks, yeah? I want to talk about something real special, and that's the Cain Velasquez thing, and of course, for those who don't know, Cain Velasquez has been charged and arrested with attempted murder, and he's being held right now in jail. So Cain Velasquez, folks, shot a molester, apparently, allegedly shot Robbie Kennedy's son. I want to talk to him about this. Chill. Yes. Yeah, boy.
It took me a while, man. I was like, yo, what's going on? But we're finally on, man.
Fucking hell,
good, brother.
TNT, what's going on, G?
Just back to it, brother. Teaching, training, just man.
You know what I mean, bro. Yeah, the viral KO, Yeah, viral shit, boy. Yeah. Come on, man. I mean, bro, you bro. I know you're a humble guy, but you're always proud of that stuff. I know you, man. Yeah, especially when shit like that goes to plan the way it did.
You know what? I was even saying like I wanted a highlight reel. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I was like I want a highlight reel.
Yeah.
You know, I've won a few fights in MMA. Obviously, my last two, big losses. I thought I need a win.
Yeah.
Obviously, I knew he was coming off pressure and he needed a win. And it was a big fight. Obviously. The last one with Cage Steel didn't go to plan. Obviously that was just, as you saw, that when you were there, it was frustrating, and obviously all that frustration was just carried over to this fight. And as you can see, that's the good night. The end of that. So that's all I wanted. I wanted to show people that I can stand and bang with anyone. That's my mindset. I will stand, and if you want to stand and trade, we'll stand and trade. Either you're going down or I'm going down. It's as simple as that. It's do or die for me. Every time I step in that cage, every time I step in that ring, it's do or die. We're going for it, So yeah, man. I'm just trying to sort this camera angle out as well, man. I want to get the top in a little bit.
Bro, come with you. We want to see the face out.
You got to represent, we got to represent, man.
Now, who you representing out there with that shirt?
Raw talent, Mr. Eric Skier. Yeah, Mr. MMA Reloaded. Woo! Woo! You get me, bro? It's all good, man. It's just been a mad one, I'm still like even coming around to. I don't even know what happened. Like, I'm like, how did we end up on the cage? Like, I'm like, would he wrestling me? Would I wrestling him? Like, I was thinking, because everyone's recorded the fight, they just kind of got it from like a funny, not a funny angle, but they just kind of recorded it from the wrestling.
Yeah.
So then I just don't know how I took him down. Did I take him down? Did he take me down? I know he caught my kick and he threw me down on another part of it, but I just don't even know. But I just want to see the whole fight again because I don't know how we started grappling. I don't know how we started wrestling. Too much to be a stand and bang, But yeah, man.
When you get two guys like you guys, yeah, and people expect you to stand and bang, innit? But you never know, man. Two guys who have power like that are going to end up wrestling, man. One guy's going to end up wrestling the other, man. You know what I mean? But I think from what I saw, you were backing him. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what I saw. You were backing him. Yeah, D. And then you attempted the front kick the first time. Yeah. I don't know if you missed on purpose. Because you're like that. You're a long guy, Robbie. And I was like thinking, he ain't going to miss like that, bro. So I was thinking that he's trying to time it.
Yeah.
Missed the first front kick. You come back with the second, bro. I was so gassy. Oh my God. But nah, man. You know what? From the last time we saw each other was Cage Steel, man. And bro, I felt for you. I felt for you so bad, bro. Cause
I respect, man.
we're boys, innit? And
and
like you were chilling with us, and you were cornering your guys. Yeah, through the whole time, and I remember, like you were telling me, Arden, bro, I need to do this, and I want to show people that this is what I can do. I've been working on new shit, and then for it to come out the way it did, I felt that, man.
Yeah, it's just been a long time, brother. Like I said, that I see that I've not really fought since my last fight with Mustafa, and that was like August. So that's quite a few months off. Yeah. For any fighter, as we like to try and stay active. 3-4 fights a year. Some people are having more, but I was just trying to stay active, and then like I said, it was just a lot of frustration from Cage Steel, and I just knew that this kid. Well, I say kid, I knew this guy didn't want to wrestle really. I knew he was going to look to stand and trade with me, and I thought, that plays into my hands as well because I've been working on my wrestling, I've been working on my grappling. I know. I watched his fights. I know he's going to look to do that in the grappling aspect. So I thought it's a match made in heaven for me. You know, we're gonna go toe to toe. I'm gonna see who's a better man, and you know, we got the highlight reel, man. So
well, you got more than that. Everyone talking about it.
yeah,
Robbie, bro. Because bro, it was, and even the commentator like, yeah, who's Anderson Silva now, bro? Yeah, they were comparing that. He helped me. Like, did you watch the footage back of the fight?
Yeah, brother. Like I said, I was still coming to terms with it all. You know, like even now, I'm still like thinking like I don't know what happened in that fight. Like I know I kicked him, I know I got that, but like the touch gloves, and then you know, then I'm thinking, what happened? Like I remember wrestling, I remember him catching. It's just like it just went. I was just in a different mindset, brother. And like I said, I was so calm, I was so relaxed. I was reading. I've never read before a fight. I've never read before the night of a fight. So to me, I was doing things differently. You know, I wanted to take this fight completely differently. Not, you know, obviously I'm going through some mental stuff, some physical stuff. You know, everyone's got their issues and everyone's got their demons that they battle with. And, you know, I got to release on the day. You know, I just got to fight and let everything out. And, you know, that's a lot of weight that I've been carrying. You know, because like I said, a lot of fight issues, like I said, with the cage steel, with the dropouts. And, you know, then obviously this, I was meant to fight as well in April on BMF.
Oh,
And a guy already dropped out. So before I'd even had this fight, I'm already hearing a guy's dropped out. Like my opponent for April has already dropped out. And I'm like, what? I hadn't even fought this guy in February. Like we're in January or something. I'm like, what? A guy's dropped out to fight me in April? Like I'm not even like I won't even try to focus on that. I was like, forget that. I can deal with that. Like after I've had this fight, like I'm not even thinking about this guy. I'm thinking, yo, my man's, you know, he's dropped out. How can he drop out of the fight? Like it's months away.
yeah.
You get me? Like it's months away, bro. So I'm thinking, right, forget that guy. Let's just focus on Rhino. He's your confirmed opponent. He's the first fight that we've got to have for 2022. He's the guy that we've got to beat. You know, and that was the mindset I had. This guy is not beating me. I'm beating this guy. And that's all I kept saying to myself. I'm getting a highlight reel. I want to knock out. You know, and whether I tried to get in the grappling, you know, obviously I've been doing quite a lot with big, massive shout out as well. So I want to shout a few people out as well. Sorry. So I just want to shout out Scramble Academy, Jiu-Jitsu, Liam Khan. He's a fucking bad man. You know, apologies, but he is an absolute bad man. Liam Khan. If you don't, well, I'm sure people know him on the grappling scene, but yeah, he's a lang man. And that's why I had to tell you to give him a shout out, man. He's there next year. He was there, bro, next to your logo, man. So yeah, man, you had to shout him out. But yeah, he's a real one, is Liam. Everyone that helped me on this fight journey, all my sparring partners, you know, all the guys at Underhooks, even the little students that I've had that helped, you know, inspire me and motivate me. Because, you know, everyone was saying, oh, you've got this, coach, you've got this. You know, I was just in such a good mindset, you know, and yeah, man, we went toe to toe, and yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
I'm happy for you, man.
Respect.
You know, there's one other thing I wanted to touch on, Robbie, bro, and you know, bro, and this is quite personal, isn't it? Because this is outside of the cage, right? Yeah. So, bro, Cain Velasquez obviously got done for attempted murder, innit? Yeah. And now, but bro, check this out. Yeah? So apparently he shot a molester who was trying it on his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, plain. But bro, I'm trying to say that, you know, growing up, obviously, man grows up and he lives in some rough hood and that, yeah. And bro, we know what that feels like, obviously.
Yeah.
Like your family, and obviously you're gonna do what it takes to protect them and you know, do that thing. Do you think? I don't know how to really put the question. Do you think that, you know, man deserves that time in prison for doing it?
Bro, it's such a hard one, because I'm still waiting for them to release that full fight video that I was gassed in it. I said what I said after the fight. So for me, I can't wait till that gets shown and people say, oh, why did you say that? I said it because that's how I feel. And, you know, having asked that question, now I started martial arts because of my daughter. So this is a very touchy subject. Now, I've got a daughter, and she's the reason why I started this whole game.
Yeah.
So for me, I've got to say, if anyone touches, I'm completely against it. I can't. I don't like bullies. I don't like people that try and show off. I don't like people that have got big egos. I don't like many people that do many things. Some it might be whatever to some it is what it is. But that in itself, like child molesting and the nonsense stuff behind it, I can never condone, brother. Like for me, it's never acceptable. Like, and people might try and tear me down for this, but I can never accept anyone for being attracted to a child. Do you know what I mean? Like, brother, I've got to think, like, mentally, everyone's got mental health issues. Like, regardless of what your mental health or where your state of mind may be, some people have got mental health issues that they don't even know about. And I think fair enough, you could put it down as it could be part of your mental health. You may be attracted to children because of the way your brain works. I don't know.
Nah.
So I can't agree with it. I can't condone it. And if it was my daughter and this guy had been messing about over 100 times because of the way that they're saying it in the papers or the way that the articles are saying it, it's a close relative. You can't play that down. That's his child.
Yeah,
that's his fucking flesh and blood.
They didn't even mention that it was his daughter, bro, in the first place.
Yeah. This is the thing, bro, and this is what I mean about the narrative of the media. Like, they're like, oh, yeah, ex-fighter. Oh, they'll make him sound like, yeah, twisting it. Exactly that, bro. They might as well get a big wooden spoon and keep staring. Keep staring. Do you know what I mean? Get that big wooden spoon and just keep staring, because at the end of the day, they never mention his daughter. Yeah, she's underage, so, yeah, they're not going to mention her name, but they didn't say it was his daughter instead of saying, it's a relative. Like, a relative could be anyone. Could be his cousin, his auntie, his uncle, his brother, his niece, whoever. When he's saying, this guy's daughter's been molested over 100 times, come on now. Brother, I'm telling you now, I'm going out with him. If that's my boy, I'm going out with him. You know why? Because I've got daughters. And anyone touches my daughter, I'll tell you now, expect me at your door. Don't expect the police, expect me at your door. And we will deal with it like the grown men that we are. Because you have took an innocence of a child. And that is not right. The children are already brainwashed by this that we've got, that we and you are and get the children, our kids and our future generation are brainwashed by this. We had a different upbringing where we'd go out and we'd play and we'd enjoy. We didn't have this technology in his faces 24/7.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, it's anti-social media. This ain't social media. This is anti-social media, bro. It can be used for good shit like this. Yeah, fam. Because, bro, this is why I do this. Yeah, because, bro, I'm not just MMA or whatever, man. Yeah, I'm about spreading advice, bro. Yeah, and if that means to talk and touch on something sensitive, bro, I'll do it. Yeah,
that's true, man.
I want people to understand that this ain't ballet out here, man. This is life, bro. It's real. Yeah,
100, man.
Yeah, man.
And it's like I said, especially as a father, you know what I mean? Like, I look at that differently. At first, I was like, yo, what relative? I thought, who is it? Obviously, I'm thinking, who is it? A relative? What's he? He shot at someone. Like, well, what the heck? Whose cousin? Must have, And I didn't mean to like smile about it, but it's like, yo, what? Cain Velasquez, like, yo, man, I grew up watching that guy. He inspired me. He was a sick kickboxer. He changed AKA, and he was a sick kickboxer. I rated him so highly. I loved him as a fighter. I thought, this guy's a bad man. He was one of my favorite UFC fighters. Highly rated him, highly looked up to him. And, for now, for him to be selling this narrative, ex-fighter, shot, attempted murder, what, you're going to let someone play with your kid? And you're not going to do all? Yeah, fair enough, he could have gone around and just battered the guy, because I'm sure Cain Velasquez at his age, 30, 40, whatever he is, he's still fully capable of fighting. I'm fully sure he could have maybe handled it a little bit differently. But at the same time, I'm not going to question a man when some other adult has been playing with your daughter for over 100 times. Bro, you do whatever you're doing, mate. I'll back you. Bro, because at the end of the day, like I said, I've got daughters. I've got a son. And I wouldn't want anyone, let alone a man, play with my child over 100 times. So I'll back you, brother. I'm with Cain. Like I said, people might turn me down. People might say, oh, yeah, no, that's not right. I'll say how it is. That's why we keep it real. That's why we keep it raw. You know, there's things in life that, yeah, might not sound right. It might not even sound nice. Like sometimes, yeah, you know what? I don't even want to digress too much. I don't even want to say we need to bring back the death penalty and stuff, but certain crimes that are committed, people just need either chopping off or that chopped off. And then you know what? You can play about with the kids and look at them all you want, but you know what? You'll never be able to use it because you haven't got it. And that, I think, me personally, if you want to do something to a nonce, cut his schlong off. Cut it off and he ain't got out to use. He can do whatever he wants then, but he ain't abusing no child because he can't, you know what I mean? He can't play with. And I don't even like talking about it because it is, like I said, it's a very delicate subject. It's a very sensitive subject, bro.
But if you can't go extreme as capping the molester, yeah, then chopping something off or breaking something, yeah, probably the best thing, bro. Yeah. Well, there ain't no death row here, man. Like,
yeah, well, that's what I mean, bro. You know,
and over there, yeah, they got all them man like child molesters locked up in their death row thing, and they ain't getting away with that shit. They get electrocuted, bro. They get shot. Yeah, but here, what do they get? They get what? Fucking, what you want, life in prison, or you want 10 to 20 years, or 20 to 40 years?
They don't even get that, bro. I mean, like I said, some of them it's just madness. You know, they get bloody renamed, they come out, get rehomed. You know, like they're you know, like they should be in I don't know what it's called, that witness protection type thing. You get me? Like there's some, you know, that they've been wronged done. Like, come on, man. You know, you've made that decision. You've made that choice to, you know, whether you playing with the child or whether you're downloading images or, you know, whatever you're doing, you've made that choice. You've made that adult, mature choice to do it. And you know that is wrong because that is a child. And that child is not, I don't know how people can find children attractive anyway. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, you can look at a baby girl or a baby boy and say, oh, they're cute, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, going to be handsome. But I'm not looking at a child thinking, oh, yeah, it's fucking fit her. You know, I'm like, what? What? You know, it's like, I don't get some people.
Just hearing you being said, yeah, bro, that is nasty. That is dirty.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm fully with Kane, brother. You know, like I said, if I'd have been there, I'd have been with him. I'd have been his ride or die guy. Fucking driving him to the guy's house, mate. Where's his house? I'll come with you.
Bang them doors, Keith. Yeah?
We're making some highlight reels, kicking doors off, mate.
Come on, bang them doors. When I say door, this is there in the States, bro. There's some Mexican thing going down there, bro.
Yeah, it's mad, you know, bro.
Them not a crazy fam. Honestly, Robbie boy, like they'll shoot a fucker up, like yeah. It's not even about MMA. Them areas, like them Mexican Latino things.
And it's America, bro. You know what? Like I said, America's just like that. You know, I've been a few times. You know, yeah, I've never been to like the gun stores and stuff out there, but you know, I've seen what it's like. And bro, when the gun stores are like the candy shops over here, you know, everywhere there's a gun shop. Everywhere, like there's a gun shop there, gun shop. You're like, whoa, you know, and it's so easy, it's so accessible for people, and that's why there's the death rate. You know, the crime rate is so high. Because it's easily done. You know, you can easily go and shoot someone because you've got a gun. You know?
You need a piece of paper, apply for it. And you're done. That's it, done. You.
Yeah, it's madness, brother. It's madness. You know?
Yeah, man, no, I just wanted to touch on that with you, mate.
Yeah, no worries, brother. I mean, like I said, obviously people are going to say what they're going to say, but like I said, I you know how I feel about that subject right there, but I've got kids, man. So for me, if you're not... chop it off, mate. Chop it off, and you can't do nothing. And that's the best way. That'd be the best way.
They need to do something to them, bro. Yeah, because honestly, honestly, man, it's getting out of hand out there. Yeah, with that stuff, man. Because here, bro, we see similar things, but with us, it's more knife crime. Yeah. And like you said, you know, people get influenced, kids get influenced, and stuff like that, man. And that's what I think it is, you know. And bro, I think there's no point at all. At all, there's no point. You want to act like a big man, yeah. You want to do this, you want to do that. There's no point in that. No one thinks of that as being cool anymore, man. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it just shows.
It's just, I think it's just people that are already scared. You know what I mean? Like, if you need to pick up a weapon, you already show me that you're scared. You know, and not, I'm obviously not for obviously this incident with Velasquez, but you know, like for some of the, especially the kids, sorry, you know, like the teenagers that are going around and, you know, the stabbings or the shootings and things like that, they're already scared. You know, they're already fearful of whatever gang culture or, you know, bully mentality that they're already kind of living. And it is a sad reality of the world. And obviously, same again, you know, like I always refer social media, you know, when I used to work at school and the kids used to be arguing over like Snapchat and shit. It's like, kids are arguing over dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, yeah, he said this on Snapchat. Oh, he swore at my mum. But it's like, what? It's like, what, he went to your mum and he knocked on your mum's house and he swore at your mum then? Is that what he's saying? No, he said, you know, he said it on Snapchat. But what you're saying is the kid swore at you about your mum. So technically he didn't swear at your mum. You know, and it's like, this is where we're at with some of this generation of kids because they're so fucking brought up on this social media shit, man. You know, it's brainwashing for some kids, man. They just don't get it.
Oh, bro, I remember them days. I remember them days. But when we used to cuss people, bro, we used to just do it to your face, bro, in the playground. Like, no Snapchat, just guys just creeping around the.
You know what I mean? Like getting his streak, sending a screenshot around, like what? I don't get it, man. But obviously, I'm not young. I'm not that young generation anymore. You know, I'm getting older, so you know, it's what it is, man.
I'm not even from this generation, man. I'm like 1 year apart. I'm like one generation past that, bro.
But 80s babies, bro. 80s babies, man.
That's it, bro. I needed to obviously get you on the show, obviously, bro. You know, whenever we get together, man, it's some Jeremy Kyle politics debate.
Bring him back. I'm telling you, bring back Jezza.
Bro, I saw that guy. I used to work in Hammersmith. Yeah. I saw him, bro. He preed up. He came in one time in the shop. Yeah, bro, and I think he was still married at the time, and he brings some next chick into the shop.
Yes, yes.
I was like 2 in the morning here, and bring some next chick in the shop. Yeah, and I remember Audrey Harrison came as well, fam. Yeah, one time. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Yeah, bro, Jeremy Kyle was on some next shit. Yeah, like you can record that and sell it to like newspapers, like, bro, you'll be loaded.
Yeah. Jeremy Kyle on his own show. Hey, Jeremy, let's do that lie detector test, mate. You get me? Yeah, Graham. Yeah, Graham. He needs counselling. Oh, shit, man.
Bro, hey, Robbie, bro, now, man, you take care, my brother, yeah.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Thank you, man. Like I said, it's been a blessing. You know, it's been nice. You know, I'm not even spoke to anyone. You're the first real podcast man to get the TNT after the KO. That's gonna be viral. I'm telling you. Watch for the fight to come out next week.
When that KO happened, bro, I posted straight on Instagram. Yeah.
Yo, it just went viral, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, man. It was in America like the next day. Something like people like, yo, you know it's over in America. And like on the night, the same night, like Mrs. like, yo, Miss, like one of her mates that trains over in Australia, like, oh, I see your boy's doing well in his fight. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, he never messages me about fighting. So it's like, yo, you know, like, man shot off to Australia, must have been like early hours in the morning, then fired off over to America, bro. So, you know what? I'm just happy to get the win. I'm happy, yeah, it went viral. I'm happy I got a KO. I'm happy I've just got part of it. I'm happy I've got the MMA Reloaded, Mr. Eric Skier, Mr. XS Guard, Hard Life Fight Wire, Scramble Academy, AVT, the squad, Underhooked Fight Team, and everyone, like I said, that supported me on this journey. The old school where it all started, Predators Manchester as well. So obviously, shout out to everyone that's helped me on this journey, man. Like I said, it's going to be the first of many. You know, like I said, this is not the last. It's not the first. This is coming back with a bang. I'm telling you, I'm coming back with a bang. So tell you people, whenever I fight, expect fireworks, man. It's as simple as that. And I've got some new gloves as well, so I'm looking forward to using them.
Oh, bro. Hey, come on, man. bro, I can't wait to see you back in the fence, man. If you're gonna be at K Steel on the 19th, I'm there, man.
Yeah, I'll be there, bro. I'll be in corners. I'm just be cornering. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I didn't even want to mention it too much, but obviously I was even injured prior going into this fight. Like I got injured fight week, and I even told the promoter on weigh-in day, I'm like, look, Ray, this is a script. I'm not making excuses. Obviously, I'm coming here. I want to knock this guy's head off. You know, I know he wants to do the same to me. But this is a script. Like I popped some during, like I said, we were wrestling, grappling, like I said, last little final stages. It was just the second to last day of my training camp, and yeah, man, I think I popped a rib or something, and yeah, it wasn't good, man. Still ain't good now. You know, every time I laugh or cough and sneeze, it's a bit like so. But it is what it is. You know, we fight another day. We live, we fight, and it is what it is. Just part of being a fighter.
Bro, you don't need your rib to kick someone in the face.
Well, I'll try not to wrestle with him too much, you know. So, yeah, it really changed up the game plan and the fight plan. You know, I just had to be a little bit more cautious. But, you know, like I said, I didn't tell many people, man. A few teammates obviously knew. The promoter knew, obviously, the day before. I didn't want to pull out of the fight. You know, it was as simple as that. And I'm glad I didn't, because obviously I wouldn't have got this highlight reel and the whole hype around me now that's going to carry on continuing, just getting better and just growing. And, you know, we'll see where it goes, you know. UFC, Bellator, Cage Warriors, KSW, PFL, One, Brave. Any organisation that wants a highlight reel knockout fighter, I'm here.
PFL challenges here where CDM Powell just freed off to.
Yeah.
That's what they're looking for, man. Yeah, so, that's what they're looking for.
We just keep doing what we're doing, you know. Like I said, I fought Simeon. He's a good fighter. You know, like I said, good fighter. I'm happy. You know, he's got over to PFL. You know, like I said, if I'd have beat him, who knows? It could have been me already there as well. So, you know, massive respect to him, and you know, I hope he does well. You never know. You know, like I said, we may meet again. Who knows? But yeah, like I said, we just keep doing what I'm doing. You know, like I said, I'm not a lot of people going to want that smoke straight after seeing that highlight reel. I know people, especially them light heavyweights, are going to be looking on them toes. I'm going to keep every light heavyweight on his fucking toes, mate. You know, whether it's in UFC, whether you're in the Bellator, you better stay on them fucking toes, mate. The TNT's bouncing through. And trust me, when we were in that mindset, we've got that rhythm, we'll take any man's head off. It's as simple as that. We'll take your head off with ease, or the feet, or the elbows, or the knees, whatever's coming, we're gunning for you. Yeah? Know that. Where we at? Where's the TNT at? Yeah, the TNT. Where's the TNT? Where's the TNT? Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. Torn bicep as well, bro. Yeah, we fight injured, man. Like I said, we don't care. We fight injured, which is that mindset, that champion mindset, man. You know, I want to pass it on to the students and for my students to get better. And like I said, for my legacy when I'm not here, for my legacy to live on, man.
No, Robbie, bro. That's real, man. And it's a real gift with you, bro. Yeah, all the time.
Yes, brother.
Nah, anytime, man. You take care, man. And take care of that rib.
Look after, bro. I'll catch you at Cage Steel. I'll see you in a few weeks, man.
Right,
yeah. Man. Love as always, brother. Hold it down, yeah? Yeah, man. Respect, brother. Thank you, man. Respect. Reloaded. Woo!